consciousness, but we're going to get off into crazy town talk real fast if we continue with discussing that particular aspect of my own personal journey. Nonetheless, in legal, safe, supervised settings, that is also a tool in the toolkit. It can be an overused tool in the toolkit, but nonetheless, it is one tool. Similarly, there are questions you can ask that I think show you or showcase the value of keeping death in mind. Such as one question, and I'm going to paraphrase this. This is from Munib Ali, who was in Tribe of Mentors. And I believe the question I asked him was, what do you do when you feel scattered or overwhelmed? And his response, and Munib, I apologize if I'm not getting this completely right, but it's paraphrased, and I do use this a lot. When you are experiencing something simple, laying in a warm bed, an example that comes to mind for me is laying in a hammock, watching my dog Molly play with a stick. When you are on your deathbed, how much would you pay? Or even 20 years from now, how much would you pay to relive this experience right now? And very often that number gets quite high. Maybe it's something that you physically might not be able to do 30 years from now, 40 years from now. I was just skiing a few days ago and had a wonderful experience with two of my closest friends. What would I pay 40 years from now to have that day back and experience that? And think about it. Don't throw away that question and make up a number. Really think about what you might spend. And I think that highlights the value of experience relative to this decay that we all experience past a certain point on our descent to death. And those are a few of the ways that I try to harness mortality to empower and enrich my life, as opposed to disabling or distracting, if that makes sense. So those are a few tips, a few recommendations that have been deeply helpful to me. And if you'd like to learn more about Stoicism, then I would suggest you Google Tao of Seneca, T-A-O of Seneca. Seneca being one of the foremost writers, or best known writers, as it relates to Stoic philosophy. I put together 3 large PDFs that are available for free with original artwork and all sorts of fun stuff that dig deeper into the practical applications of Stoic philosophy.